Do you know, some of us have actually continued to suffer for the sin of our parents. Initially, I used to think that whatever a man does remains with him or her. I never knew that it could transcend to your children. A lot of grown up ladies and men are actually suffering, for the sin, some of the atrocities that their parents committed unknowingly to them. Some of the children even know, but somehow they didn't take it as anything. They just felt, that's life. You know, each time I see or hear that someone buys someone, either through ritual practices or whatever, like that man that was caught in Enugu State, how he was dehumanizing human being. You will take human being, some of them he threw them there alive, and they just ended gradually. And that man may have a wife, he may have children. And the wife, even if probably she may not know the kind of business the husband does, the truth is that such life must definitely have negative impact in the life of both the children and even the wife unknowingly. Some may even know and be covering their husband or be covering their spouse. Some serve both the woman and the husband team up and became a kind of team in crime unknowingly to the children. And when the children are grown, they will start feeling the impact of the crime or the atrocities of their parents or the dad. I think I would suggest, if you happen to know someone who is quite wicked, atrocious, and you had spoken with the person and he or she doesn't want to change, I think the best thing is for you to move and don't leave your children behind. Move with your children. Karma is real. Sometimes we are doing some certain things, we are just so happy doing it because we are the one dishing it out. We don't want to care how the people who are giving it to are feeling. So I think I suggest that if you have people that are quite wicked related to you, move away from them or make it known to God that your hands are not in this. Please, God, do not visit me with the sin of another or the wickedness of another. Okay? And that is only when you are exonerated. I was watching and I saw yesterday, this is a husband and wife. They have a daughter, and they were actually living very peacefully until one day robbers invaded their house. I know they had insiders that told them that the man had money inside, but unluckily for the man, he wasn't having money inside. So they told him to bring the money. He told them that he wasn't having any money. They thought he was telling lies. They told all of them to lie down and face down. They were beating the dad. The young daughter could not even hold it and told them, please don't harm my dad, leave my dad. He's saying the truth that we don't have money inside. They just left the man and went to the daughter. They wanted to even to like take the daughter away, maybe RAP her. So the mother started begging, please don't harm my daughter. She's all we got, and she's the only child we have here. Please have mercy on me. They kept on. The mother was like, okay, instead of you to, harm my child, do just come to me and do me whatever you want. They just went to the woman, okay, are you ready to withstand it? The woman was like, instead of you to like end my child, please take me, do me whatever you like. So in front of the child and this man, this woman was RAP. That RAP also later infected the woman. The woman caught HIV through that. Their joy ended. That once a happy family turned to a very sorrowful family. The man resulted into drinking himself to stupor. Started going out with a friend he had when he hadn't married. That was the guy that was giving him advice now that he should leave the wife, he should go marry another person. Since the woman had been confirmed as HIV positive, this man danced to such demonic advice. So this thing continued that one day the man went out. He saw his old friend, old lady friend. So they got into talking and he explained to the woman what he was going through. They now went out to a hotel. They lodged there and made out and also reconciled. So after everything, he proposed and this woman was rejoicing and happy to take over somebody's home. A woman, she had heard her story. A woman that donated her life to save that man and save the daughter. Like joke, this man actually took the lady home. Already he had proposed and the lady had accepted. So they made up their differences and he brought her home in front of this woman. Then she would go to the room, to the husband's room, and be watching his husband pounding another woman in their matrimonial home bed where she gave her life to save the man and their only child. She kept enduring. The daughter kept consoling her. But one day, she told the daughter to go for an errand for her. Before the daughter could come back, she had already taken some substances and ended her life. This daughter grew in such trauma. She was so isolated. She never wanted to talk to anyone. She bore her pains alone until she met someone that got married to her, a young guy who truly loved her. But of all he did to make this lady happy, she was never a happy person. In fact, she detested sex because she witnessed those robbers did that to the mom. Him too, he became so depressed that he started seeking for advice from outsider. So one of his friends told him to divorce the lady and go and remarry, or let him start going to club. He may see another nice lady to get married to. So he also bought the idea, but he wasn't into women. He actually loved the wife, and the wife didn't want to confine to anyone. But God so kind, he got a counselor. The lady decided to like tutor her that you cannot punish another man for the sin of another. Your husband didn't know anything that has happened to you, and he was a good husband. So don't punish your daddy is another person, is an entity. He had committed these atrocities and his days are over. So do not punish your husband for the sin or the atrocities of your dad. So she now bought the idea and decided to come home to make it up to her husband. A man that is married with children all of a sudden started coming to you, telling you how bad the wife is. She nags, she doesn't give me peace of mind, this and that. And he proposed, all you could do is to enter just because he has money. If you could go and milk, just exactly like Two Face was looking for peace of mind. You can see the kind of peace of mind he's having right now. Let's be mindful of what we do. I tell men, see, even when you feel that men are polygamous in nature and you're married and you want to do anything immoral, do not let your wife even suspect you. And you have to protect yourself because you can't be married and be having free ride, be having unprotected sex. You have to protect yourself, knowing that you have a wife, you have family that you have to live for. All that glitters, they say, is not good. Respect your life, respect your marriage, respect your wife. Because if you get yourself infected, you will damage your family. Please let's stop maltreating our spouses. Whether you're a lady, you're married, God bless you with a good husband. Do not maltreat him. Do not do anything that will make him regret. And you're a man, you married a good wife. Do not maltreat her. Do not use your own hands to destroy your beautiful family. See, if you don't have peace in your home front, you can never get peace anywhere. If there is anything that had kept me single till now is number one, where do I want to go to? As it stands, I can't even go say I want to marry all these young boys that are not yet experienced. All they want is when the days are good. They don't, any little thing, they see it as stress. Before you say Jack, they had already taken their bag, off they go. Especially going there with two kids, my precious kings, my precious princes. I will not carry my sons, hey, today and now be managing them. Now, and looking at the mature ones, are all married. Yes, most of them are married. And I will not go start dragging somebody's husband. That is one thing that had kept me completely single without being in any relationship to date. I'm still looking out for either a man who is not having a wife, a widower who either had a wife, maybe the woman is no longer there. You understand? Which we have to trace what actually happened to her. And until I see that kind of man I am looking for, I am not ready to go, put discord in a peaceful home. Start distorting a marriage that is moving smoothly, or start bantering words with all these inexperienced young guys that they don't have shock absorber. At least let me give my children that respect. Don't be a home wrecker. Don't be a home destroyer, because what you sow is exactly what you will reap. Yeah, it may not have been easy living alone as a single mom, all alone with my children, footing everything all alone. But then it is more dignifying to do that until God on his own and say, just come like today, Cynthia, this is your own. If I later did not find that kind of person, then let me marry my children till the end of life. That is my own cross. I got to bear it. Good morning, everyone.